Hi guys, it's Coach Robin and Emma. He's taking his bone into my leg. It's Coach Robin and Emma from Journey to Fitness, and we want to talk to you guys today. Oh no, my connection is weak. Really? Okay, it seems better now. Talk to you guys today about water, the importance of water, and how to get more water into your daily consumption of liquids.
The baby.
Oliver, he's being crazy. He wants to get up. Water is so important to our health, but we often overlook water for caffeinated and sugary drinks and things like that. So it's important to kind of pay attention to your intake of water and drinks, like something like that, because it will affect your waistline and your mood if you're drinking a lot of sugary stuff or depending too much on caffeine and whatnot. So first, let's talk about why water is so important. When we're babies, our body is made up of about 80% water, and as we hold on a second, this looks fun. Put on a mask to give yourself a fun look. Let's try it. Let's try something funky. Hold on. Okay, do it then. Why isn't it? Like, why isn't it doing it?
Because you're crazy.
Okay, it's not going to do it. I thought it'd be fun, but anyway. Yeah, so as an adult, or when we're babies, our bodies are about 80%. Can you calm down? Water. This is like the shit show. The shit show live. And then as we get older, it goes down to about 60 to 65% water. But water is needed for many functions in our bodies, and it is the major component of many of our body parts, most body parts. So I wrote this down because I won't remember all of it. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. So, water helps with production of saliva and helps with digestion, keeps the mucous membranes moist. And if you don't know what mucous membranes are, that's like the skin inside your mouth and your body. We won't go with the rest. It flushes your body of waste and therefore helps with weight loss, lubricates joints, regulates body temperature, helps to deliver oxygen to all over the body, allows the body's cells to grow, reproduce, and survive, and is needed by the brain to manufacture hormones and neurotransmitters, which is the nerve system of our body, the central nervous system. So how much water should we be drinking every day? A good general rule of thumb is about half your body weight in ounces. So, for example, if you weigh 150 pounds, then your daily minimum intake should be around 75 ounces. And also, it's important to keep in mind that if you're drinking caffeinated things like coffee or tea, that sort of cancels out. So, say you are supposed to be drinking 75 ounces, but then you also are drinking an 8-ounce coffee a day. That's probably moderate for a lot of people, but you would add an extra 8 ounces of water to make up for the difference of the caffeine, because caffeine's a diuretic, which means it draws liquid out of your body. So it's not hydrating you, it's kind of dehydrating you. Oh, thank you. So what else? Okay, we said all that. Yeah, so that sounds really complicated, but it's not like you're gonna have to do these calculations every day. Like, when you know how many coffees you normally have in a day, you have a routine you're in. You have one first thing in the morning, maybe you have one at 3 o'clock, or maybe you just have a morning break if you're at work and it's coffee break time or whatever.
Or every 2 hours.
No. That's probably not good if you're drinking coffee every 2 hours. You might want to get a handle on that.
Hey, well, I'm drunk.
Anyway, so you'll know yourself. So you can say to yourself, okay, I usually drink 16 ounces of coffee every day. So add 16 ounces to your half your body weight, and that's basically what you're aiming for. So the best way I find to make sure I get it in is I figure out how many ounces I want to drink, and then I find a really good water bottle that I like drinking out of. Because if you have a water bottle that you don't like drinking out of, then you're kind of you're not as apt to drink out of it, obviously. It's kind of like common sense, but she didn't take that one. For me, I have a few water bottles that I like and don't like here, and I'll just talk about them a little bit. This one I got from Lululemon. I thought, oh cool, a Lululemon water bottle. It says, every day I'm hydrating. And it's cute, it's Lululemon, but I really hate this. Sorry, phone call in the middle. Yeah, I don't like this. I find it hard to drink out of. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I don't like it. So I drank out of it for a little while just because I was new, but I really got off of it. I don't like it. For me, another thing is I try to stay away from plastic. I know things say BPA free or whatever, and that's fine. If I'm going to go for plastic, I'll probably go for that. But at the same time, BPA is only one of many chemicals in plastic, so everyone's like on the big BPA free bandwagon. Meanwhile, there's millions of God knows how many chemicals in the plastic that we don't even know about that are bad, and BPA is just the one that's like the key phrase now kind of thing. So for plastic, Contigo is pretty good from Costco. Normally get these, I don't know, I haven't bought them in a while, so I think they're $20-ish, $23 maybe for 3. It used to be 18, but I think it's went up. I like it. This one has a lock so it won't leak. However, if you put them in the dishwasher, and the little seal in here gets funky, like sometimes it'll shrivel in the spots, then it's no longer, it just spills. Or if you're like me and you forget to put the dew jigger on, my purse has been soaked many, many times by having water bottles like this because I'm always lugging at least one water bottle with me. So like I said, these ones, I really do like them, but it's plastic, so not ideal, but still better than a lot. And after a while, they wear out. So I've got tons of bottles and only a few covers that actually work. With a house full of 5 people, I buy a lot of water bottles. We have one whole shelf of just like water bottles. I love my Shapeco bottle. It's came with my Shakeology the first time around, and I love it. It's good. I like that it has a nice wide mouth, so I can get a lot of water at once. That's just how I like to drink. So that one's good, and it came with the BPA free sticker, so that's always good. Just hang on one second while I plug in my phone. Back to the water bottles. Sean recently got this bad boy at Superstore for $1.99 for himself. It has a straw. It has one of these, like, this kind of sippy dew jigger. Apparently it holds 2 liters, which is great, and he got this for himself because it's a little more plasticky than I would go for, but, you know, I would, in a pinch, I'd use it.
I fell downstairs.
Oh, really? Would you just do that? Thanks. I like these. I got this at Winners, I think, and it's glass. The mouth of this. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Where were we? Oh yeah. Okay. So I like the fact that it's glass. It's got this like neoprene type ideally thing on it, so that if you drop it, it doesn't break. I have had them and dropped them and they broke, but it's, you know. I find the mouth of this, I don't mind it for drinking out of, but I had to go get a special ice because I like my water ice cold. I do not like drinking warm water, so I always put lots of ice in, and the regular size ice cubes don't fit in this mouth, so I had to go to the dollar store and get these little, like, it's like a silicone. Do you want to get one? Okay. And this wonderful assistant. Favorite one currently is this. It's aluminum. My friend got it for me. Is it aluminum or stainless steel? I don't even know. Metal. 40 ounces. My friend, we go over to my friend's house. We go over pretty often. Oh yeah, let's do this first. So this is the small ice cube trays I got at the dollar store. They're silicone. Some of the parts of them are silicone. So you just freeze it and then it goes in, so you can pop them out pretty easy. And so I got some of these for when I was using that one regularly, but I'm not really using it as much anymore. But I find when summer comes along, we use water bottles. The whole rest of the house uses water bottles more than usual. So, and we go on a lot of day trips, so I usually pack a ton of water bottles for everybody because I hate everybody drinking out of my bottle. Like, get your own. Because also I'm trying to kind of keeping track. So when someone drinks out of my bottle incessantly, I kind of lose track of how much I actually drank. And that, so yeah, so this one, 40 ounces. So I go to my friend's house all the time, and I always bring my own water because we have city water, and they have a well And I just can, anyway, she uses a Brita, so it's not so bad now. Before she had the Brita, I didn't like it at all, so I just bring my own. And as well, I don't drink tap water because I don't really want to drink fluoride and chlorine. When I get around city water, I'm like, all I can smell is bleach. It smells like to me just because I'm not used to it. So when you get away from it, it's like overwhelming. I used to pour big jugs of tap water and let them sit out. And if you let them sit uncovered for like 24 hours or so, then the chlorine sort of burns off, but the fluoride's still there. And fluoride's kind of a touchy subject. Some people think it's good. Some people think it's bad. I personally feel like it kind of calcifies your pineal gland, which is like your intuition and stuff like that. So I prefer not to drink fluoride or use any fluoride products. And people will say, well, your teeth, my teeth are fine. I've been to the dentist and she said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And I do not consume fluoride. So I don't know. But, so yeah, I just go and get the big jugs at the store and it's reverse osmosis. So there's like less than 0.02 pp whatever's of, I don't know what's a ppm or something, I don't know, of fluoride. So that's the way I like it. Tastes fresh and good to me. So I go and lug all those jugs and this is what I drink.
And
so
that's
yeah.
the worst.
It's not the worst. Oh, lugging them? Yeah, lugging them really sucks. What I'd like to do is get like an under the sink whatever purifier or whatever that does the reverse osmosis, but anyway, that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, so I'll be lugging jugs, but I try to do it when Sean's available so he can help me. But anyway, so yeah, so lately I've been dragging this one around and it's awesome. I go to her house, I always bring water bottles, and she was looking for a present for me and she saw this and knew right away that it's for me because I always have a water bottle with me, and sometimes more than one. Like if I'm packing a big bag for her place, I'll pack more than one water bottle. So she's like, now you only have to bring one because it's huge. So it is huge and it's kind of heavy, but it's worth it to me because I love me some water. And I also want to say that I didn't always love water. When Sean and I first got married, I never drank water as a kid or when I first got married. Oliver, shh. We had a fridge full of whole milk, so much whole milk, and lots of juice, like frozen canned juice that you put in the jug. I remember getting that gigantic juice maker from Pampered Chef, and it was like huge, and it had like a thing that you would push down and it was like a grid, so you could really put like 3 of those frozen juice things in there and squash them and add your water, and like I can't even fathom the amount of sugar and juice and whatever that I used to feed my kids and my family. Like I can't even believe. Blows my mind. We rarely buy juice. We might buy orange juice if somebody's sick. But they're usually, I try to get ones that have no sugar added and stuff, because as I get older and I do more research about food and that kind of stuff, I realized how bad sugar really is for you. So try to keep it out, even though I'm a sugar addict with food like sweets and stuff. Sometimes I do my best to stay off, and I certainly don't really drink a lot. And I really, like, we used to go, we do go for a family date night, and I used to always get like different things from Second Cup or whatever, like honey vanilla tea latte, but even now I try to drink it and I just feel like it's too much sugar. So yeah, it's kind of like a process. We used to drink tons of milk, tons of juice, and now I will buy like a 1 liter of milk of 1% and end up throwing it out before it goes, like, because it goes bad before we drink it. So the only thing we really have it in the house for is tea, right? Mm-hmm. And because I try the coconut milk and all the other almond milk and stuff, and like the little tiny bit that I use for my tea is not going to be the end of the world. So you gotta leave some things there. So another trick for getting your water in, if you think water's boring or bland or whatever, is to make your own fruit infused water. So you can have a big jug of it, or just fill your water bottle at night and infuse it overnight. So lots of people will make like cucumbers with lemons and limes and things like that. Fill your water up, fill it with those, and leave them overnight to soak. And then you wake up in the morning, they're in the fridge ready to go. And if you really need a flavored water and that helps you get your water in, do whatever works, because water's so important to all the functions of your body that you know, people walk, I think a huge percent of people walk around dehydrated and they don't even know it. That's just how their body functions. Like, I know people that start their day with a large coffee and they never drink any water. And I just think how, like, I used to always drink tea first thing in the morning and now I don't anymore. I usually have one tea in the afternoon and a herbal tea before I go to bed. But for the rest of the day, it's really just water. I kind of just phased out. And the more you get into a fitness lifestyle and working out and eating healthy, the less you crave those kind of other heavy, sugary kinds of things, juices and whatnot. So yeah. So that's pretty much all I have to say about water. Pick a water bottle that you like, that you can drink out of, that you know, something like this one. Too tight. I don't really like the way it...
I love it.
Well, you can have it, honey. And then this one I like too because it has a nice... This one's a screw-on, so if you screw it on, it's not going to leak. It's not huge, but it pours out really nice, so... And the cover comes off, so you can put lots of regular-sized ice in it. So I'm loving this one. And it has this handle, so I'm always lugging it around like that. And if I was going to go out for the day, I could hook it on to something with a carabiner or whatever. So yeah. So get your water in. It's very important. Do whatever it takes to get yourself in the habit of getting into it, because honestly, once you start drinking water, like if I leave the house without my water bottle, I kind of have like a mini panic attack because I'm just like, I just drink all day long. So I just drink water all day long. You're hurting me.
Just drink all day long.
Yeah, I'm a day drinker.
Demon from Vampire Diaries.
You know, I rarely drink that kind of stuff, but yeah, water it is. I love water. Water's so good, and the more you drink water, the more it's going to help you lose weight too. Because that's another little story. When I used to be obsessed with the scale and working out every day, back when I first started my fitness journey, the days when I would drink lots and lots of water were the days where I would see a difference on the scale the following day. So for like Monday, I did really good, got all my water in. On Tuesday, if I got on the scale in the morning, I would find that my weight had gone down. If I was really slacked off on my water and drank too much caffeine the day before and then I got on, there would either be no movement or it would have gone up. So it's super important to flush all the toxins out of your body, the sugars and other additives and the fats and everything. Just flush them out and it'll help you stay on track and help you with cravings, and it'll help with everything. All your body functions. It helps if you have bad headaches. A lot of times it's just because you're dehydrated. A lot of times you feel hungry and actually you're just dehydrated. So water, water, water. Drink more water. I love water. What do you think?
I like water too.
She likes water too. She drinks lots of water. Everyone here drinks a lot of water, and it's just been like a kind of like a natural progression. It's not like, I don't know, but anyway, yeah. We didn't start out that way, but thank God we got here, because when I stop and try to think back of the amount of juices and also the money I spent on juice and milk, like my God, I can't even believe it. Anyway, that's what I have to say about water. So hopefully this helped you guys out, get an idea of how to some more ideas to get the water in. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. And I'm going to post a blog with some stuff and a graphic about how water affects your body and that kind of stuff in a little while. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.